Hi, it's Sarah here from Crafting and Stamping, and I'm back with another quick card. And today I'm going to be using our brushed metallics. Now the brushed metallics comes in a pack of 6. You get 2 each of 3 different brushed metallics. So we've got a gold, we've got a copper, and we've got a bronze. And these are really great for adding all sorts of little decorations to projects, but today we're going to use it as the main feature for our project. So I've already cut an A6 standard card, portrait card, so it's vertical opening, and I've cut that from Early Espresso. The Early Espresso works really well with any of these metallics, but I'm going to actually use some of this bronze today because the great thing about the copper and the gold is that they go with a lot of our papers. So a lot of the specialty papers have got gold in them, and the Simply Elegant has also got copper in, so it works really well with those. But that actually leaves the bronze a bit less used, so I'm using it today as a full cover for my card. I've also already die cut out a couple of the Stitch So Sweetly labels, a larger one in the Early Espresso and a smaller one in Very Vanilla, and that will be used for our sentiment. So I'll just put those to one side for now. What we're going to do with this is put some texture on it. So I'm using this hammered embossing folder, which I think is particularly good for a masculine card. This card style can be used for masculine or feminine, but I think for this masculine card, this hammered is great. So I just need to double check that's actually going to deboss. I want it that way round for what I'm going for, so that you'll see in a minute when I've run it through. So I'm putting it with the back to the Stampin' Up label and making sure that it is lined up with that line. That's really just to try and get a straight emboss on this. So I'm going to need my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and if we check out, we're using a 3D embossing folder, so we need platform 1 and we need platform 4. We're going to sandwich our thing here, our embossing folder, between 1 and 4. So put 4 on top, and then I'm going to roll this through like that. So let me just straighten my desktop back up a bit for you, and we can see what we've got. And that is why I turned it over, so that the back was to the label, so that I actually get the foil embossed on this side. So that's something that you do want to just watch out for. So I actually prefer to use Seal Plus for embossed card. And that's it, get that rolling, and I'm trying not to press too hard. It can be best to use a wet glue for this, because you do need to be careful not to go too hard. There we go. Otherwise you're going to flatten your design, and we don't want to do that, obviously. So I'm going to pop that on here. Now the other good thing about this, like I say, you get 6 sheets to a pack. Now you can get plain gold, and let me just bring those sheets back in, because you can see it is as I said, brushed metallic. So there is a grain to this, and you can see with the bronze and the gold, I've got the grain going vertically, and the copper, I've got it going horizontally. It doesn't really matter. It's perfectly up to you which way around you go. It's just a matter of personal taste. So a pack of gold foil is, let me double check, back to one side again now. So a pack of gold foil sheets are usually £4.75 for 2 sheets. Now the pack of 6 is £14. So that it would actually be £14.25 if you were to get them individually, but you actually can't get them individually anyway. So it does work out just that tiny bit better to have them as a pack. Now I'm just finding where I put my birthday sentiment down. I had it a few minutes ago. Never mind, I will choose another one. We'll use the happy birthday from Peaceful Moments. I was planning to use the Handsomely Suited, and that's another good option. And even though the Handsomely Suited is a masculine set overall, the birthday sentiment is great for masculine or feminine cards. It really doesn't matter. But I have prepared my stamp and I've mislaid it, which I probably picked it up actually on my machine somewhere. Find it later. So I'm just going to stamp the birthday sentiment onto here. And if you wanted to, you could step this up with some gems or even the brushed metallic dots. But I tend to think that the bronze dots don't match so well. The copper and gold do, but the bronze ones don't match quite so well. So I'm now going to pop these up on dimensionals, and we'll just give them a little bit of lift. You could put one on flat, both on flat, or pop both up on dimensionals as I am doing here. And you can just rub the edges off if you've got a little bit of card flaking off. So get that nice and central like that, and we'll put some more dimensionals now behind like that, and there we have our quick card for today. And very glitzy, but still pretty masculine. It's not too feminine a card, even with the metallic, because we've picked out a design that has got a bit of a masculine feel to it. Like I said, if I was going to step this up a little bit, then maybe a couple of gems or something on there. But actually, I'm quite happy with leaving that as it is, as a masculine card. So I hope this gives you some ideas for doing quick cards using the brushed metallic foils. Like I say, you could use a floral design and make it more feminine, or you can go with something like this and make it a little bit more masculine. It works either way. Please subscribe to my channel below so that you get my quick cards on a Monday and quick tips on a Friday. Thank you for stopping by.